Welcome to GWF Action. It's the first GWF Action of 2140. I'm Trent Lawless.
I'm Basilisk.
And we've got the hottest rundown in the entire galaxy. We've got 6 huge matches, including 2 championship matches here tonight, Basilisk.
That's right, you heard him. 2 championship matches.
We've got all of your biggest stars here tonight. And of course, we're going to start out here in the GWF arena, hearing from the minister of the GWF. Look at the fireworks. Look at the new crystal definition. 2140 is here.
Yeah. And then just for the people who didn't watch the Royal Rumble, the minister of the GWF won the Royal Rumble.
Wow, talk about your spoilers there, Basilisk. Just giving it all away. Make them pay for the show, at least. You're just going to tell them all the results? What are you going to tell them next? That the Perfect Specimen defeated End of Days in one of the greatest matches of all time?
Well, you just told them that.
Or that Uritar successfully defended his title against Pride?
And you told them that again. Just told them that.
You need to stop telling them stuff. I'm sick and tired of hearing about the Predators defeating Blackthorn Inc. to defend their title, Basilisk. Keep it quiet.
You're the one giving away all the spoilers now.
I tell you what. Well, first we're going to go down to ringside and we're going to listen in to the minister of the GWF as he says he's got a huge announcement to make.
No one knows.
I wonder what he's going to say. We're going to bow out for a second here as our first match will come up later, Shane versus Tharkus, and let you guys listen to the minister of the GWF. Wow, can you believe that announcement, Basilisk?
No, I can't.
Eidolon, who's supposed to be banished for at least another year, the minister of the GWF has commuted his banishment to allow him to return as his special assistant. What does that mean for the Harbinger of Doom?
I don't know what it means.
Is he in charge of making matches? Will he have control over wrestler contracts? And what about people he's feuded with in the past? What's going to happen next? Boy, things have just suddenly changed quickly here in the GWF.
You definitely has changed quick.
You got to give it to the minister of the GWF, though. He's smart enough to know that he is stretched a little thin right now, considering he's going to go to GWF Perennial 39 and face the Perfect Specimen for the Galactic Championship.
Making his way to the ring from Wyoming.
So now he's focusing on his in-ring career, and we are focusing on this match here. Shane, former Galactic Champion, a man who told me that this is going to be the year he gets his title belt back, stepping into the ring with Tharkus, Destroyer of Humans, a man who won the IP title twice last year. Who do you think starting out 2140 strong here, Shane or Tharkus?
Both of them.
Well, only one can win this match, Basilisk. Come on, step out on an edge here. Who you got?
I'm not sure. They're both good wrestlers.
Oh, I think you're just trying to toe the line here, not to make anybody mad. I'm pretty sure I saw End of Days threaten to slap you backstage last week.
From every man's nightmare.
And here comes Tharkus.
At 256
as they say, from every man's nightmare.
The superstar.
You can't hear the cheers like you did when Shane came out.
Well, who would cheer this man? He doesn't want cheers. He doesn't ask for cheers. A military man. He says he's here in the GWF for one reason and one reason only, to show that humanoids are garbage. That humanoids have somehow risen to a rank that they don't deserve in the universe. And that he himself, a non-humanoid, is the true epitome of perfection in evolution.
I'm not sure where he got that idea.
He is definitely a decorated war general. He's definitely trained under the heel of the great Mangus, Destroyer of Humans. He calls himself humanity's nightmare. And he'll be facing off against a human galactic champion. In fact, Shane came from Earth, the Wyoming outlaw. Oh, what a cheap shot from Tharkus. You got to imagine that's not going to sit well with Shane. The ref is trying to get this under control, and they lock up. I would imagine when it comes to pure strength, Tharkus probably has a little bit of an advantage, wouldn't you, Basilisk?
Tharkus was starting off on the mat. Shane was
Shane showed him when it comes to pure wrestling. Shane has definitely, the Wyoming Outlaw has definitely got the advantage.
What an experience.
You can hear these fans. They want to cheer Shane despite the fact that he's teamed up with Sly Drury. Sly Drury, one of the most hated men in the GWF.
Also teamed up with other people that were very
Pat,
liked.
Skeever, Martial Law, yep. But the fans, I think they just like Shane's take no garbage, take no trash, take nothing. He won't take crap from anyone. Oh, what a back elbow from Tharkus. Oh, Tharkus with an impressive move. I didn't know the guy could get up like that. You seem to forget he is a two-time IP champion there, Basilisk. A two-time IP champion last year, and a man who told me that he's going to achieve more. I shouldn't call him a man. A creature, as he says he is, who's going to achieve more than just 2 IP titles in 2140. That starts here with Shane, though. Can he topple the Wyoming Outlaw? He's certainly looking good to start the match.
Will he be able to do it look good at the end of the match?
Oh! If this was the Rumble, Shane would be out. Luckily for Shane, he's not. There are 4 an announce team over there in the corner. You can see them. Oh, what a kick! I'm surprised somebody hasn't used that steel railing just yet. And Shane going to take the action back in the ring. I think he wants to beat him fair and square. Oh, what's he doing here? Oh, face first into the apron.
That looks like a chest hit the apron, not a thing.
Oh, I think some face got it. Here, let's try it. Let me try you, and then we'll see what hits.
No.
Oh, Shane coming to life. I'm always impressed that Shane tells me that he punches a wall before he even starts fighting. That's where you see all that blood on his bandages. He tells me he likes to go ahead and bust himself up before he even starts the match. Get some pain out of the way.
Shane is definitely surprised about 2 count.
The Wyoming Outlaw can't believe he only got 2, but he's measuring him up. What's he gonna do here? Oh! Kind of a running Death Valley driver. That could be it. I haven't seen Shane use that move before. Maybe he saved it for 2140. That running Death Valley driver.
Yeah.
A big move there from Shane to pick up the victory. It took the Wyoming Outlaw a little while to get woke up, but once he did, he went to town on Tharkus. And here's a replay of that Death Valley driver. Look at him. Takes a step. Oh! Down he goes. Humanity's nightmare just woke up, and he realized that Shane, the Wyoming Outlaw, is on top once again. 2, 3.
Here is your winner.
Look at the crowd going crazy. For the last 2 years, Shane has been public enemy number 1. But right now, here tonight,
he's fan favorite number 1.
What a way to start off GWF Action for 2140. We've got a huge show on tap, as later tonight we will see the IP title defended in a triple threat match. We've got all kinds of great matches, including our main event. The Predators setting a GWF record by competing for more weeks in a row in a title defense against Castellex.
What an exciting show.
But up next, we've got the Burning Man versus Overmaster. And oh, hold on a second. Shane's going for that house mic. Let's bow out here for a second, Basilisk, and let him get his words in. Well, it's just like I told you, Basilisk. He is all about going for the Galactic Championship this year. Shane telling everyone in attendance that 2140 will be his year.
20 definitely said that.
He's going right after the Galactic Championship. And I got to think Perfect Specimen, Minister of the GWF, and everybody else standing in his way better be watching out. A motivated Shane is a man I wouldn't want to cross.
I don't think anyone would want to. Unless they're stupid.
Speaking of not wanting to cross, Which of these two guys would you not want to cross?
Neither.
The Ethereal Overmaster or the Burning Man?
Neither of them.
Oh, so you'd fight either one.
No.
I said which one would you not want to cross, and you said neither.
Oh.
So that means both.
I wouldn't want to cross either of them.
Basilisk's a little tongue-tied here. I think he's on probation. He might not make it through this year. Maybe they'll fire him.
The pits of hell,
Boy, I could go for a new partner.
At 238 pounds, the superstar.
Yeah, you got a good point. I'm used to you and that stench you bring. What is that smell, by the way? Why do you stink all the time?
I don't stink.
Well, I can definitely smell smoke in the arena right now from the Burning Man.
Is Burning Man wearing any clothes?
You can tell he's wearing some light trunks thanks to our new crystal definition, and I'm glad for it. There's some things I don't want to see flopping around.
Well, that's just inappropriate.
Well, I'm not getting a burning touch from that. I'll tell you that. Well, one time in college I had a burning touch, but that's neither here nor there. Basilisk, call the match. Be appropriate.
I am being appropriate, and the match hasn't even started.
Burning Man looking to capitalize on his 21-39, where he captured the IP title once. The Overmaster, in my opinion, won the Galactic Championship back in 21-39, but due to some technicalities, did not get to leave with the title belt. So he continues to be a one-time Galactic Champion.
I bet he was really mad about that. No, I don't bet. I know he was.
The 21-33 Wrestler of the Year here, the Ethereal Overmaster, and now, somewhat reluctantly, the Minister of the GWF's right-hand man, the Overmaster. You know, I've always wondered, when is he going to take a shot at taking down the Minister of the GWF? You got to commend his loyalty. After losing that match to the Minister, he has done nothing but support the Minister, keep his mouth shut, and do his job. And that's been to hurt people that have come across or dared challenge the Minister of the GWF and the Ethereans.
Definitely hurt people. Definitely challenge the people.
He is in no hurry to get to the ring as the Overmaster slowly stalks ringside. Look at that imposing figure. 7 feet tall. 420 pounds. The former Prime Minister of Ethera. Possibly one of the strongest men in GWF history. And playing second fiddle to the Minister of the GWF. How long will that stand?
I don't know. Well, it doesn't look like he's wearing much, as much clothing as he should be to fight the Burning Man.
I don't think the Overmaster cares if he gets hurt. I think he just wants to beat up people. Look at the size differential here. Wow. Even though that's burning Overmaster, every time he touches him, he's just right back on the attack.
I don't think he cares.
Are we going to see a gladiator pounder? Oh! Right on his head. I think he could have him pinned right there. It could be over right here. 1, 2, 3. This one's over. He got him.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. That was close.
Really close.
Oh, my goodness. Is he setting up for the reign of the Overmaster already? Oh, he just kicked his face off. He kicked his head out of his head. 1, 2, 3. You can count to 100. Wow, in record time, the Overmaster just destroyed Burning Man.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
How long was that? 6 seconds?
I mean, that was incredible. We're going to show you an instant replay of some of the action. Oh, wait. Oh, we're going to stick with this. The Burning Man already up. He's sticking his hand out. He's acknowledging the Overmaster is the better man, and he better. There's nothing else he can do here. The Overmaster standing tall. These fans, some are booing, most are booing, but you got to be impressed with that victory. Are we going to see an instant replay here, Basilisk? No, we are not. Apparently the whole match would have been on instant replay.
Uh-huh.
Wow, what a classic destruction that was.
I think it said the match was 5 seconds long.
Wow. Hits him with the Gladiator pile driver, then the Reign of the Overmaster, and we are done. The Burning Man heads backstage with a loss. We weren't going to see an upset like he pulled on End of Days last year there.
Nope.
And up next, we've got our next in the never-ending war between Bex, Gina, the Three, and the Club. But, oh, hold on. I'm being told that we are going to head... Okay, the Perfect Specimen is coming out now. All right, we're going to hear from the Galactic Champion. Basilisk, you think you could shut up long enough we can hear from the Perfect Specimen?
I wasn't even talking.
Don't interrupt the guy. Come on, he's trying to talk here. He's the champion. Show some respect. Wow, did you even think about that, Basilisk? The Perfect Specimen and the Minister of the GWF, they had a war back in 2138 that culminated with a IP title match between the two, and now they're going to meet for the Galactic Championship at Perennial 40. Everybody knows the bad blood between the Specimen and the Minister of the GWF due to the Ethereans being responsible for the death of the Perfect Specimen's parents in this galaxy. And now they are going to settle it on the biggest stage of all. What an incredible match that is going to be. Talk about an intense rivalry.
A 2-year-long rivalry that's going to end at Perennial.
You've got that right. Our 40th Perennial. Who else can say they've had such a major show last so long? That's why the GWF is on top of the galaxy.
It's definitely on top.
Speaking of trying to be on top, the Three coming out here to face the Club as everybody is jockeying for position in the tag team circuit.
At a combined weight of 578 pounds, the Technician and the Freak.
Bex and Gina, definitely some freaks here. As we see the Three logo in the background.
And definitely, they definitely don't look the same as they did last year with the crystal definition.
I tell you what, it's almost like looking at two different people when I look at Gina there.
And both of them look complete like a different person.
A lot of capes tonight. Have you noticed that? And if they're in Overmaster, he had his robe. Now Bex has got his cape on. What's the deal with capes? Are they coming back? Speaking of capes, what about that resident superhero running around that we saw nearly won the Royal Rumble, Sunman? Have you seen him backstage yet tonight?
Nope.
I haven't either. What is going on with him and where did that guy come from?
I don't know. Really don't.
That was strange. But a rookie in his first match to win the Royal Rumble, you know who that would have matched? Andre the Giant. Of course, Andre the Giant, a legend from the past, was brought forward through some nefarious means by Bobby Heenan a few years back. It's a little different for him to win a Royal Rumble in his first appearance as opposed to Sunman.
And then we've got
and their opponent,
Fowler with his impressive showing
from
our
City, weighing in at 303 pounds,
from our GWW Developmental Federation. And I did see him backstage scarfing down catering. Hope you got some food before he got there because he was putting it away, Basilisk.
I got something.
Oh, good. He didn't leave much of anything. Although, looking at your waistline, I think you could skip a couple meals, couldn't you, Basilisk? Looks like you're getting a little too comfortable on these sitting down tours we've got.
Not that.
Totalis, the tournament master. He told me earlier tonight that he is focused on making sure he pays attention to these undercard matches as much as he does his championship matches. Unfortunately, he says he thinks that he's wasted too many opportunities over the last 2 years.
Definitely wasted some opportunities last year fighting on the Three.
And here comes Pride,
and his partner,
founding member of the club,
DC, weighing in at
the blue chip prospect. These fans seem to still appreciate him. He came up on the short end last night trying to go for the IP title against Uritar. Didn't seem like he was really focused in the match. We'll see if he's a little more focused here tonight, competing in the tag team circuit. Somebody's got to be ready to challenge the new champions, Castellex, after tonight.
You don't know if they're going to win.
Oh, I know they're going to win.
How do you know?
I mean, they're fighting the Predators. Come on. It's about time Wolf calls it a career. I mean, he's been in the GWF for 50 years. That's over 5 decades Wolf has wrestled in the GWF. There's Totalis telling everybody how it is.
Well, I thought there's only been 40 perennials.
Well, we didn't have a perennial in the very first GWF. In fact, the GWF goes all the way back to the early 2000s.
Wow.
Omega, our first Galactic Champion, well before ever our first perennial. Of course, Wolf makes us all look young with his continued presence in the GWF.
Here's what people would call a living legend.
I would call him a has-been. And in some ways, I consider him a never was. These Cavantians, they have it right. They know exactly who Wolf is. An overrated blowhard. Is the ref even counting? Where are we at? They've been outside the ring for at least an hour and a half.
That's been a long time.
We're going to get a double count out here? What is going on? No.
No.
And here we go back into the ring. Totalis already crawling outside the ring. You saw Bex doing a lot of work there.
Taking him off over.
I'm surprised Gina hasn't reached out and smacked Totalis in the back of the head yet. What is that dangling off of Gina's chest there, Basilisk?
I'm not sure.
Oh, here comes the 3 freak. Oh, we're going to see a double team move. Oh, Totalis is lucky he used that arm instead of his freakish right arm there for that blow. He probably could have knocked him cold despite his Corvin silver sheen.
Yep.
Speaking of silver sheen, what about In-Game making a brief appearance at the Royal Rumble this year? I thought the Silver Star was going to call it a career. He comes back for a Royal Rumble show, taking a spot away from one of our active, headbutt, one of our active competitors.
I don't think that active person is supposed to be in that spot.
And if we're going to discuss brief appearances, what about your boy Monolith? In at number 1 and the first man out.
That wasn't.
Monolith looked like a chump last night. And we haven't seen him at all tonight. I don't imagine we will see. Double kicks there from the club. He's probably at home licking his wounds. Probably too embarrassed to show his face. And I don't blame him. It is a pretty ugly face.
Well, we've got action in the ring.
Well, call the action, Basilisk.
You're rambling on and on.
Well, this is the match. This is a pairing I'd love to see. Bex and Pride. Oh, you can see Pride. Pride's shirt's got a little rip there. I didn't see what happened. Maybe Gina caught him with that forearm of his, but there's some rips in the back of that. Hope we don't have a wardrobe malfunction.
That's looking bad.
Uh-oh, suplex him into the ring. Oh, right on top of the Champions of the Galaxy logo.
That's brutal.
Oh, Pride back in the wrong corner here. Oh, but he manages to kick his way free. Oh, flips him over with a half Nelson suplex. And now he's staring down Gina. You're looking at the wrong one. Oh, he catches back. Smart move. Powerbomb me. I think he's got him right there. Why is he going? He's not capitalizing. What's he doing?
Gonna pin him. Too late.
Definitely too late. He went over to say something to the, I guess the crowd over there. And he let Bex escape. That was a dumb maneuver. Oh, hits him right with that clubbing forearm of his.
That couldn't have been it.
It probably should have been. Pride wrestling on instinct managed to get a leg sweep. Oh, I'm not sure who got the worst of that. It looked like they both kind of collided there.
Looked like he hit Totalis.
Gina catches his foot. Oh, I did not like the way his spine bent on that one. Pride seems a little unsure of himself tonight. Anna didn't even hit with that. That was a blatant miss. The 3 freak. Not the most coordinated man in the GWF. Oh, he's unloading. Oh, what a shot from that clubbing forearm. That could well be it. He drags him all the way to his corner. Boy, the 3 freak a lot smarter than we thought. Unbelievable. Pride, the former Warfare champion, manages to kick out.
Very surprising.
A 7-time former champion. Pride definitely knows how to win matches, but he is in the wrong corner. Oh, dragon suplex, that's going to be it. And 3. Totalis unable to get over there and make the save. And the 3 starts off 21-40 with a huge win. There's a double team elbow, kind of stealing a little bit out of the page of demolition there. The club returns the favor with a double hip toss into kicks. But then the 3 starts making their move. Oh, that clubbing forearm, you know that had to knock him out onto Dream Street. It was all Pride could do to kick out at that point. And then here we go, the dragon suplex, too close to the corner. Totalis unable to get in the ring quick enough. 2, there he is, he's making his move, and 3. And it is over. The 3 pick up a huge win here tonight.
The Technician
Definitely
and the Freak.
If they're going to win this feud.
I don't know if this feud will ever end. Oh, Beck's instructing Genna to get up top. I still don't know what that is that's dangling off of Genna's head there. I guess it doesn't really matter as the 3 pick up a big win.
And that was only our 3rd match, and so far we've been doing great.